Sometimes two people walk away from each other, but their souls keep holding on. You smile like you've moved on, they act like they've forgotten. But deep inside, both of you still feel something that never truly left. Your heart still pauses at their memory. Your mind still returns to their name, and your soul still whispers that the story isn't over. Because when a connection is real, distance doesn't erase it, silence doesn't kill it, and time cannot make you forget the one who touched you beyond the physical world. So if you've been feeling this unexplainable pull, this quiet longing, this invisible bond, stay with me, because today you're going to discover the 9 hidden signs that reveal the truth. You both can't forget each other, no matter how hard you try. 1. You feel restless at random moments, and somehow they cross your mind without reason. There are moments when you're suddenly restless, suddenly emotional, suddenly silent for no reason. And in those exact moments, their face comes into your mind. Their name echoes inside your chest. Their memories return like they never left. This isn't random. This is emotional entanglement. When two souls have shared deep energy together, their emotional waves become connected. Psychology says the mind returns to people who left the deepest impact. Spirituality says the soul returns to the person it isn't finished with. And when you still feel them without reason, it's because somewhere they are thinking of you too. That unexplainable restlessness, that sudden heaviness, it flows between both of you like invisible energy, reminding you that the connection is still alive. 2. Their memories hit you stronger at night, and you know they're thinking. 2 night has a different silence, a silence that amplifies everything you tried to suppress during the day. And if you still can't forget them, the nights start whispering their name. You lie down, close your eyes, and the first thing your heart feels is them. Not because you're weak, not because you can't move on, but because the soul remembers everything deeply at night. And here's the spiritual truth. If you suddenly think of someone intensely at night, especially around 11 p.m. to 3 a.m., there's a very high chance they're thinking of you too. The emotional field becomes stronger at night, and 2 connected souls send each other silent calls. You might think you're imagining them, but you're actually responding to their energy. 3. No matter how much time passes, something inside you still waits for them. Time heals many things, but soul connections are not one of them. You tried moving on. You tried distracting yourself. You tried bearing the memories. But deep inside, there is a small part of you that still hopes, still waits, still believes there's unfinished meaning here. You don't tell anyone about this feeling, not even yourself sometimes. But the heart has a memory stronger than time. Psychology says we hold on to people who made us feel deeply understood. Spirituality says we hold on to the souls we're connected to in previous lifetimes. When no amount of time is enough to erase someone, it simply means they are written somewhere in your destiny. 4. You both still get triggered by each other. Even when you pretend you're fine, you hear something related to them, and suddenly your chest feels heavy. Someone says their name, and your mind freezes for a second. You see someone who looks like them, and your heartbeat changes. Even the smallest detail that reminds you of them brings emotions back to life. And here's the spiritual psychology behind it. If someone still has the power to trigger your emotions, love, pain, longing, nostalgia, it means the connection is still active inside your subconscious mind. If you were truly done, completely detached, truly healed, they would not affect you at all. The same is happening with them too. They act normal on the outside but feel everything on the inside. 5. You still feel their presence, even when they're not around. This is one of the strongest signs that 2 souls can't forget each other. Energetic presence. Sometimes you feel like someone's watching over you. Sometimes you sense a familiar warmth in the air. Sometimes you feel like they are right next to you, even when they're miles away. This isn't imagination. This is energetic imprint. When 2 hearts have connected deeply, their energies leave traces within each other. You might not talk, but your souls still stand close. You might not meet, but your energies still interact. You might not message, but your spirits still whisper. Some connections don't need physical closeness. They exist in a different dimension. 6. Songs, places, and moments still bring their emotions back, like it's yesterday. No matter how hard you try to stay strong, the universe keeps dropping small reminders. A song that was once yours, a street you walked together, a joke you both laughed at, a cafe you visited, a smell that feels familiar, a movie scene that reminds you of them. And the moment these things appear, their memory rises inside your heart with the same intensity as before. This shows that the emotional imprint is permanent. Psychology calls this nostalgic anchors. Spirituality calls this soul memory triggers. But the truth is simple. The heart doesn't forget the moments that changed its rhythm. And when every small thing still holds their shadow, you're not the only one who remembers. They feel the same. 7. You feel their emotions, even from far away. Without talking, there are times when you suddenly feel sad without knowing why. Times when you feel anxious and can't explain the reason. Times when you feel emotional out of nowhere. And deep inside, you know, this isn't just your feeling, this is theirs. Connected souls often share emotional waves. When one person feels heavy, the other senses it. When one person misses the other deeply, the energy travels. When one person hurts silently, the other feels a strange discomfort. If you're emotionally absorbing someone from far away, you're not imagining it. This is a deep telepathic bond. This is soul communication. This is the connection refusing to fade. 8. Your heart still reacts to their name, no matter how much time has passed. You may act strong, you may pretend you've moved on, you may keep yourself busy, but the moment you hear their name, your whole body reacts. Your breath changes, your eyes soften, your heart feels something, your mind goes silent. This reaction isn't conscious, it's subconscious. Psychology says the body reacts to the person with whom you share the deepest emotional imprint. Psychology says your soul remembers that name like a sacred vibration. If their name still shakes your heart, even slightly, it means the love is still somewhere inside. And the truth is, their heart reacts to your name too. 9. No one else feels like them, and nothing replaces the connection. You meet new people, talk to new faces, build new routines, but something is always missing. No one gives you the same comfort. No one makes you feel the same depth. No one understands you the way they did. You compare without meaning to. You search without intending to. You try to connect, but something feels incomplete. This is the final, deepest sign that you both can't forget each other, because the connection you shared was not ordinary. Some souls only come once in a lifetime. Some hearts only feel home with one person. And when nothing replaces them, when no one feels like them, it means the story between you two isn't over. Not in the heart, not in the soul, not in the universe. If you connected with these signs, if you felt these words in your heart, if your soul whispered, "Yes, this is us," then understand this truth. You both still carry each other inside. You both still feel the connection. You both still remember, still long, still hold on to something that destiny wrote between you. Maybe life separated you. Maybe timing wasn't right. Maybe circumstances changed. But deep soul connections don't disappear. They pause, they wait, they transform, but they never die. And if you both still can't forget each other, the universe might not be done with your story yet. Sometimes love leaves for a while, only to return stronger. Sometimes souls separate, only to find their way back home. And sometimes, two hearts remember each other because they're meant to meet again.